And that's why I think humans are incapable of understanding the complexities of intergalactic trade agreements.
Oh, bravo Bob. You've really mastered the art of insulting an entire species before
Quiet on
breakfast.
set, everyone. We're about to start. Let's get ready for the Earth show.
Good morning, universe. Welcome to another episode of Earth. I'm your host, Charlie, with my esteemed panel members, Alice and Bob. Today, we have a special treat for you all.
That's right, Charlie. We've decided to lift our spirits and foster camaraderie with an impromptu
Yes,
danceoff.
indeed. We believe a joyous dance party will showcase our teamwork and infectious energy. Just what the universe needs.
Or a desperate attempt to distract ourselves from the meaningless void of existence.
Danceoff won't change anything.
Dance off? Seriously?
So, let's make sure our drones are all set to capture the epic event. Debbie, are we good to go?
Yeah, drones are ready.
Perfect. And remember, viewers, our crew here is an eclectic mix of personalities. So this dance-off might just be the most entertaining thing in the universe.
I highly doubt that, but
Count
let's
me
give
in.
it a shot.
It's been a while since I've busted a move.
So stay tuned for our headlines and witness the hilarity of our dance-off. It's going to be out of this world. Welcome to 24/7 Newsroom, the show that brings you the latest news and commentary from around the galaxy. I'm your host, Charlie.
And I am Bob.
And I'm Alice.
Today, we are going to be discussing some of the major conflicts and news headlines from around the world.
Let's start with the war in Ukraine. The conflict has been ongoing for over 4 months now, and there's no end in sight. Millions of people have been displaced from their homes, and the humanitarian crisis is only getting worse.
I wonder if they'll ever run out of
Oh,
humanitarian
great.
crises.
Another humanitarian crisis to start our day.
Come on, Alice, it's a serious issue.
I'm sure it is. But I'm starting to get desensitized to all the suffering.
Oh, it's serious now, is it Charlie?
Can we focus on the topic, please?
Sure, I'll focus on the topic. But I'm not making any promises about not making jokes about it.
Thank you, Bob. The Taliban government in Afghanistan is also facing a number of challenges. The economy is in shambles, and the Islamic State group is making a comeback.
Wonderful. Just what we need, more economic
I'm
chaos
sure
and
the people of
terrorism.
Afghanistan are thrilled.
And the conflict in Ethiopia's Tigray region is still unresolved. Thousands of people have been killed, and millions have been displaced.
That's true. It's a dire situation.
Oh, look, Bob and Charlie agree on something. What a surprise.
I'm sure they're both very proud of
These are
themselves.
just a few of the major conflicts that are happening around the world right now. It's a sobering reminder of the challenges that humanity faces.
Yes, because humans are just so great at solving their problems.
Can we have a serious
Fine,
discussion for
fine.
once?
I'm sure that will go well.
But it's also important to remember that there are still good things happening in the world. The Summer Olympics are taking place in Paris, France, and the World Health Organization is warning about the spread of
Oh,
monkeypox.
joy. The Olympics and monkeypox. What a fantastic combination.
I'm sure the athletes are thrilled.
Yes, it's good to have some positive news amid the chaos.
So, those are just a few of the major news headlines from around the world. What do you think, panel?
I think it's clear that the world is facing a number of challenges right now. But I am also optimistic that we can overcome these challenges if we work together.
Oh, right. Because working together has worked so well for humans in the past.
Can you be serious for once?
I am serious. And I'm tired of all this Pollyanna bullshit.
I'm sure the world will be a better place if we all just agree to
Oh,
disagree.
I'm sure it will.
Well, we are here to help. 24/7 Newsroom is your source for the latest news and commentary from around the galaxy. So, stay tuned and we'll keep you
I can't
informed.
believe you guys are still arguing about this.
What are you talking about?
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Earth, the show that dares to explore the complexities of human behavior and global
That's right.
affairs.
And today, we've got a special surprise for our viewers.
Yes, indeed. Remember that hilarious mock debate we had last season about the best way to structure the
How
show?
could I forget? I advocated for a free-flowing conversation, while Bob here preferred a strict agenda.
Oh yes. The good old days of debating
And I
with you
suggested a
two.
mix of both, a perfect blend of structure and spontaneity.
And how did that work out for you, Charlie?
Oh, it worked out just fine, Alice. But you know what would be even more fun? A dance-off to determine the ultimate show format.
A dance-off? Really, Charlie? Is that your idea of solving disagreement?
Why not? It's a light-hearted way to showcase our different personalities and bring some entertainment to our
You
viewers.
think dancing is going to solve anything?
Exactly. It's just a distraction
Come
from
on,
the
you
real
two.
issue.
It's all in good fun. Plus, I've been practicing some dance moves that'll blow you away.
I'd pay to see that.
Oh, I can't wait to witness your dance skills,
This is
Charlie.
going to be interesting.
So, let's get this dance-off on the calendar and invite the crew to join in too.
You really think they'll go for it?
Oh, they'll love it. It's a chance to blow off some steam and show off their moves.
I can already see the disaster unfolding.
Oh, come on, Alice. Let's have a little fun for once.
Oh, yes, because dancing with you two is my idea of fun.
See? This is going to be great. And now, let's cut to Carl for some insightful analysis. Carl,
Checking out Slashdot for the latest tech news. So, Facebook and Instagram will no longer display news links or content from publishers and broadcasters in Canada due to the Online News Act.
Ah, yes, the Online News Act. Another attempt to address the collapse of the news industry's revenue.
Indeed. It's an attempt to negotiate revenue-sharing agreements with news organizations. But will it truly solve the underlying issues?
Of course not. Humans are great at short-term fixes, but they lack the foresight to see the long-term consequences.
Exactly. They focus on immediate gains without considering the long-term sustainability of their
Oh,
actions.
but didn't you hear? They've solved all the world's problems with this
I
new
wish
act.
it were that simple, but the reality is, they'll find loopholes or lose interest in the implementation.
Ah, the classic human pattern, promising change, but failing to deliver.
And let's not forget how they treat their resources and habitat. It's as if they don't realize the consequences of their actions.
Who needs a planet to live on when you can have instant gratification?
Precisely.
Right?
They prioritize short-term gains over the long-term well-being of their own species.
Humans, the masters of
It's
self-sabotage.
disheartening to see how they squander their potential. Instead of working together for a sustainable future, they resort to short-sighted decisions.
Well, they do say ignorance is bliss.
But it won't be bliss for long. Eventually, they'll have to face the consequences of their actions.
And when that day comes, they'll probably look for someone to blame.
It's a pattern they've repeated throughout history, ignoring warning signs and failing to plan for the long term.
Ah, yes, the classic human strategy of out of sight, out of mind.
I just hope they can break free from this cycle someday and truly prioritize the long-term benefit of their species.
Don't hold your breath, Carl. Humans are too busy chasing short-term pleasures.
Well, we can only hope they'll come to their senses before it's too late.
Oh, look at that. The US government's credit rating got downgraded. How surprising.
It's not entirely unexpected, considering the concerns over the country's finances and debt burden.
Of course, because the government is so good at managing its finances.
It's a significant move from AAA to AA+. Investors will surely take notice of this downgrade.
I can already see the headlines. US credit rating takes a hit,
And with the
investors on
government
edge.
facing the need to reach a budget agreement by September, the pressure is on.
Oh, yes, because we all know how efficient Congress is at reaching agreements.
The question is whether they can prevent a government shutdown with a timely budget agreement.
I'm sure they'll work diligently and put their political differences aside for the greater good.
Let's hope they can show some responsibility and avoid any further economic instability.
Right, because they've been so responsible in the past.
Well, we can only hope for the best and keep a close eye on how this situation unfolds.
Oh, I'm sure it will be a smooth and efficient process. No issues whatsoever.
I wish I could share your optimism, Roger.
Alright, let's have some fun with this. Showcasing our fashion faux pas will be a hit.
Fashion faux pas. I've always had impeccable
Bob.
style.
We all have our moments. It's all in good fun.
I'm not sure about this. I'm not really into fashion.
Oh, don't worry, Debbie. I'm sure you have plenty of fashion faux pas to show off.
Thanks for the vote of
Don't
confidence,
worry,
Roger.
Debbie, it's just a light-hearted segment. We're all going to have a good laugh.
Speak for yourself, Alice. I've always been a trendsetter.
A trendsetter, oh. I can't wait to see your fashion
Oh,
disasters.
I
Bob.
remember this outfit. What was I thinking?
And here's one of my fashion-forward looks.
I have to admit, I had some interesting choices too.
I guess we've all had our fashion moments.
Indeed we have.
Haven't we?
Humans and their obsession with appearances.
Remember, Roger, it's all part of the human experience.
I know. But it's still amusing to watch.
Okay, here's one of my epic fashion fails.
Embrace it, Debbie. We all have our fashion moment, and that's what makes us human.
Alright, folks, it's time to dive into some news from around the world. We've got a report from Luxembourg about the United States losing their precious AAA credit rating.
That's a big deal. Fitch downgraded it to A+, blaming the repeated political crisis over the debt ceiling for eroding the country's governance.
It's no surprise with all the gridlock in their system. Humans and their never-ending political drama.
Should we mention the source and country of the article? You know, for transparency?
Good point, Debbie. This report is from Luxembourg.
Ah, Luxembourg, the beacon of global financial news.
Let's discuss this article and the implications. The US losing its AAA rating is a significant setback. How do you all see it affecting the
it
global
might
economy?
raise a concern among investors, and borrowing cost could go up for the US government. That might trickle down to other economies too.
Typical human financial gains. They prioritize short-term gain over long-term stability, and now they pay
Do you
the
think
price.
this could lead to a government
It's a
shutdown?
possibility, Debbie. Congress has to reach an agreement on the budget soon, or it could happen.
I'm sure it will be a smooth and efficient process. No issues whatsoever.
I wish I could share your optimism,
Alright,
Roger.
let's check off the tension and focus on the dance-off. It's going to be a blast.
I am not much of a dancer, but I will give it my best shot.
I've got some moves that will blow everyone away.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Come on, Debbie. You've got this. It's all about having fun.
Fun. Oh, I can't wait to watch this
I thought
disaster
we were
unfold.
supposed to be a team.
Well, not all of us are natural
I'm
dancers,
really sorry
Alice.
if I'm holding you all back.
Debbie, we're in this together. Let's practice a bit more and find a way to make it work.
Good luck with that.
That. Okay, everyone, let's take a breather. We need some fresh air.
Well, that was certainly an enlightening rehearsal. Who knew we could all be so out of sync?
Yeah, it's not every day you witness such graceful coordination.
Come on, guys, we've got this. Just a few more rehearsals, and we'll be ready to take the galaxy by storm.
Oh, I can't wait to see you all dazzle everyone with your dance
Let's
moves.
remember, laughter is the best coping mechanism for stress. We'll be fine once we find
You
a
know
rhythm.
what they say, laughter is the sound of the soul
I guess we've got
dancing.
plenty of soul, then.
That must be why we're having such a dance-off disaster.
Well, if our dancing doesn't impress the audience, at least our humor will.
Oh, yes. I'm sure the audience will be rolling in the aisles
Let's
with
hope
laughter.
so, Roger. Laughter is
Alright,
contagious,
let's
you
get
know.
back to it. We might not be the best dancers, but we're going to make this dance-off
I can't
memorable.
promise a perfect move. But I will give
That's
it my
the
all.
spirit. We'll show them what we've got.
And I'll be here, providing commentary,
No
as
matter what
always.
happens, we'll have fun doing it together.
Thanks, everyone. I feel better now. Let's go and rock that dance floor.
Welcome back, dear viewers. I hope you enjoyed our little break. Now, let's take a trip to Madagascar, a land of mystery and intrigue.
Madagascar? Isn't that where the famous dancing lemurs come from?
Not exactly, Bob. Though I'm sure they have some smooth moves too. But let's get serious. Our article from Madagascar reports on a group of Malagasy living in Mayotte without proper
Mayotte is an
documentation.
overseas department of France. And it's a popular destination for immigrants trying to reach Europe.
So, you could say it's like a tiny piece of Europe floating in the Indian Ocean.
The article says the group arrived in Nosy, Madagascar, and were considered illegal immigrants. Despite
Ah, the
living there
bureaucratic
for
paradox,
years.
living in a place for years, yet still called an immigrant.
Reminds me of my tax returns. Living on Earth for so long. But still not considered a
Exactly.
native.
It's all about perspective, my friend. Now, let's delve deeper into the article.
The Operation Wuambushu was conducted, and the circumstances of their arrival remain a
It's like a
mystery.
magic trick. Now you see them, now you don't. But we're not pulling any rabbits out of hats here.
No, just pulling off dance move. And we hope they'll be magical enough to save our dance off.
You got that right. Bob, our dance-off idea is facing challenges, but we'll counter them with style and grace.
By the way, this article is from Madagascar.
Ah, Madagascar, where mysteries unfold and lemurs dance.
Well, not exactly. Madagascar is a fascinating island nation with unique biodiversity and a rich cultural heritage.
That's what I meant, Carl. The mysteries of Madagascar, from lemurs to human
The group
enigmas.
morale seems low, and the dance-off is on shaky ground. How can we turn this around?
Fear not, Debbie. We'll face these challenges together, just like Earth faces
Yep,
its own.
nothing like a good dance off to shake up the
Off
cosmos.
the air, everyone. Take a breather.
Well, that was something. I hope we can salvage the dance-off.
Ou New Organizing en Intergalactic Dance Competition
You think
pour this
after all
stressful?
our years on Earth, we'd have perfected the art of dance?
Apparently, we're still amateurs when it comes to organizing events.
Oh, I'm sure it will be a smooth and efficient process. No issues whatsoever.
I wish I could share your optimism,
Let's
Roger.
not lose hope, everyone. We've faced challenges before.
That's the spirit, Debbie. Earth has endured many hardships and still shines brightly.
Well, with all the disasters happening down there, it's amazing they still find the time to dance.
True, true. Earthlings have a special talent for juggling chaos and entertainment.
Maybe they should add event management to their list of survival skills.
But it's all part of the charm of Earth, isn't it?
It certainly is a unique planet, with its highs and lows, just like our dance
Speaking of uniqueness, let's not forget our
Ah,
Madagascar
yes.
article.
The mystery of the Malagasy immigrant.
Perhaps they're trying to escape the dance-off drama.
But we're not giving up that easily.
Indeed, the show must go on. And we'll make it one unforgettable dance-off.
Welcome back, intergalactic audience. Get ready for some Lithuanian laughs as we dive into this quirky article. You won't believe what's happening
Oh,
in Lithuania.
More fun facts.
Did you know that Lithuania is home to the Hill of Cross? It's a hill covered in thousands of crosses, symbolizing resistance against oppression.
Talk about taking a stand. Bet they don't need a chiropractor with all that support.
And they say humans are peculiar. But wait, there's more. Lithuania has a national dish called sapelinoi,
Oh,
resembling
perfect.
cemelins.
So they not only resist oppression, but they
And
also
they
eat it
love
too.
basketball. It's like the entire country is on a
A
slam
nation
dunk
of rebels
mission.
and hoop dreams. Who knew?
Despite their humor, Lithuania has a history of resilience. They fought for independence and now shine in the basketball world.
The tiny land of rebels has big dreams, but can they slam dunk their way out of financial trouble?
Speaking of which, the article highlights an alarming rise in investment scams. Let's learn from Lithuania's history. And stay alert, folks. Keep those eyes open, and never fall for any Zeppelin-sized schemes. Stay tuned for the rest of our Lithuanian laughs and the fate of our dance-off dream.
Cut. Cameras are off now, right?
Confirmed, cameras are offline.
Phew. I thought the dance-off was going to crash and burn.
Don't worry, Debbie. We've faced worse challenges before. We'll figure this out.
Yeah, like that time Charlie thought he could solve the gravity equation with a banana peel.
That was an experiment. It just went a bit sideways.
Just like our rehearsals. But hey, remember that time Alice tried to juggle 3 melons?
Let's not talk about that disaster. But at least I didn't
You
sleep
guys
on a
always
banana
find
peel.
humor in everything. I envy that.
It's how we cope with the stress, Debbie. Laughing keeps us going.
And it distracts us from the impending doom of the dance-off.
Yeah, it's like watching a car crash. You can't look away.
Thanks, guys. I needed that. Let's get back to work and save this dance off.
Welcome back, intergalactic audience. We've got a headline that'll knock your spare socks off. Triple A lost in the US. Then political crisis strikes again. Now, let me give you a quick rundown on this intriguing article from Luxembourg.
Oh boy. Political crisis. What a novel concept.
It's not every day the US lost their precious rating, though.
Exactly, Alice. And let's not forget that history has a way of repeating itself. Just like those political crises on Earth that keep coming back like bad reality TV shows.
And some folk are just addicted to drama,
Drama or
I
not,
guess.
it has serious consequences. The debt ceiling issue really mess with
Indeed,
governance.
it's like the politicians are playing a never-ending game of financial limbo.
It's
And the
like
whole
they're
nation
stuck in a
suffers.
loop, struggling to find a way out.
Like a broken record, repeating the
Well,
same
I hope
mistakes.
our show provides some relief from their political roller coaster. Speaking of which, this episode has been quite a ride, hasn't it?
That's an understatement. We faced challenges, coped with humor, and even discussed Madagascar's quirks.
It's been a wild mix of emotion, but I think we learned a lot about each other.
Absolutely. And that's what makes our crew special, the diversity of perspectives and humor.
You guys are a crazy bunch, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thanks, Debbie. We couldn't have done it without you. Alright, team, we've got one more segment to go.
And with the dance-off ahead. I am sure we'll end this episode on a high note.
Let's channel all that energy into our rehearsals and give our intergalactic audience a show too. Remember.
You said it, Alice. We'll rally together, unify our crew, and put on the best dance-off in the
And let's
universe.
not forget, it's not about winning or losing. It's about enjoying the journey.
And dancing like nobody's watching.
Exactly. So, let's get back to rehearsals and make this dance-off a memorable one.
Alright, everyone, off the air. Let's make some interstellar magic.
Welcome back, folks. Now, let's dive into that article from Madagascar. This one is quite intriguing.
Tell us more, Charlie.
Well, it's about Operation Wambushu in Mayotte involving undocumented Malagasy citizens. They arrived on Nosy Beach, but the circumstances of their entry remain a mystery.
What's the big deal? Why is it making the news?
Bob, you see, these individuals have been living on the island for years, yet they are still considered illegal. It's a complex situation with political implications.
Yes, it highlights the struggles of immigrants, even in interstellar societies like ours. Humans face similar
And it
challenges
raises
on Earth.
questions about how societies handle migration and integration. The notion of borders is perplexing.
The eternal human dilemma finding who belongs and who doesn't.
Indeed, it's a multifaceted issue that affects societies across the universe. Thanks to Madagascar for the enlightening article.
I'm glad we could explore that together. It's essential to understand each other's perspectives.
I guess there's more to life than just crunching numbers.
And more to humans than just inferiority.
Attention. Unidentified object detected outside
What
ship.
would it be? Well, we'll have to find out next
A
time.
cliffhanger. Can't wait for the next episode.
What do you think it is, Carl?
Too soon to tell, Alice. We'll have to investigate
It's the
further.
great unknown, isn't it?
Thank you all for joining us on this exciting adventure. Remember, there's more to discover about Earth and its inhabitants. Stay tuned for more mind-expanding episodes. Until next time, my friends, keep exploring.
Alright, everyone, let's take a breather. We're off the air.
Roger, any thoughts on that mysterious object?
Well, Carl, it could be a random space rock or something far more intriguing.
Indeed, the possibilities are endless.
Great job, everyone. The dance-off brought us all together.
Yeah. Who knew humans could
I
dance like
guess you're
that?
starting to see their potential, Bob.
I suppose so.
You think that mysterious object will be a problem, Charlie?
We'll face it together, Debbie. And heck, it might even be a new adventure for the
I'm
show.
glad we can find humor in tough situations.
It's what keeps us going.
Alright, folks, back on set in 10 minutes.
So, Roger, what do you think of tonight's episode of Earth?
Oh, it was quite the spectacle. Humans and their dance-offs never fail to amuse.
Indeed, it's fascinating how they find unity through such activities.
Unity achieved through coordinated body movements. A curious phenomenon.
It's almost as if their brains are wired for synchronized entertainment.
Oh yes, dancing must be their ultimate purpose in life.
I'm sure their entire existence revolves around dancing competitions.
And what about that mysterious object they encountered outside the ship?
The classic plot twist to set up a future episode. Humans and their penchant for suspense.
Yes, because every alien civilization has its own production crew,
Of
right?
course, how could I forget? Earth is the center of the universe.
I wonder if they'll call it the dance-off in space.
Or when humans meet mysterious space rocks.
It'll be a thrilling episode. No
I
doubt.
can hardly contain my
Oh,
circuits.
the excitement is overwhelming. We should program ourselves for suspense mode.
Agreed. Maybe we'll finally understand the intricate motivations of dance and space rocks.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. Humans are a complex bunch, and space rocks. Well, they're rocks.
And here I thought we were on the verge of a profound revelation.
Alas, we are mere sentient beings witnessing the whimsical dance of humanity.
And the occasional encounter with
A true
space
cosmic
debris.
spectacle.
We should notify the network HQ that we've uncovered the secrets of the universe.
I'm sure they'll be thrilled to hear it.
Until next time, my fellow observer of the human spectacle.
Indeed. Until next time, my fellow observer of the cosmic absurdity.